G'day everyone, my name is OneMadNugget and today I'm going to be talking to you about Shrek. First up, don't forget to have your Shrek marathon this weekend as it's the end of Shrektember. There's no Shrektober, I don't care what Google or YouTube says. Shrektober, not a thing. Shrektember sounds better, in my opinion. So don't forget to watch your Shrek marathon. It includes, normal Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3 and Shrek Forever After. Even though Shrek, like the first Shrek, is obviously the best Shrek, and it just keeps going downhill from there. Shrek 2, pretty good. Shrek the third, it's alright, but Shrek Forever After, it's just a slow decline from the first Shrek film. But you gotta do it, Shrektember. Anyway, I thought that, since it's Shrektember, I'd take the time to, talk about Shrek a little bit. And just, some things that have been on my mind about the Shrek franchise. I should probably say, spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking about my favourite moments of Shrek as well. You've got the compilation at the beginning of just Shrek doing random shit to the, All-Star. You got the interrogation, which, I don't know, always amuses me because, I don't know, they're talking about the Muffin Man, and that little interaction sounds, I don't know, it sounds weird, so it's amusing to me. Like, not the gumdrop button! And yeah, because, you got bloody Lord Farquaad, the little shit, bloody interrogating and torturing little Gingy. Like at the start, where Shrek does his little roar, and all the villagers are just like kind of screaming in fear, and Shrek's like, "Son, I can't remember what he says. He's like, that's your cue to run away," and they all just run. I don't know. I'm just naming the moments of Shrek that are the most amusing to me. Just the entire, thing at, what is it? Lord Farquaad's castle. When they enter it, when they play that song on the little stand thing, when they enter the arena, their interaction with Lord Farquaad and what happens after. The fight scene in the castle, probably one of my favourite parts of the film. Because he's like, can't we all just settle this over a pint? No. Fine. And I think he fucks up the wine barrel and it just goes everywhere. And he just beats the absolute shit out of everyone. Because in films, normally, they have a bit of trouble going up against the enemy, the antagonist. But Shrek, he just beats the absolute shit out of everyone. I don't remember a part in that scene where they land a hit on him, to be honest. He just beats the shit out of everyone. And this happens... Well, I like that Lord Farquaad, when he's like, oh, it's hideous. Shrek acts like he's talking about donkey. He's like, that's not very nice. He's just a donkey. And Lord Farquaad's like, indeed. But yeah, there's many more moments in Shrek 1 that, I quite enjoy, but don't want to name all of them because I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, that's just a couple of my favourite moments in Shrek. So we're on to Shrek 2 now, and I don't know, I like to think Mungo, or Mongo, I don't remember them ever saying his name in the film, but when I Google, the big gingerbread man, Mongo is what comes up. But yeah, I quite like him in the film when he's attacking the castle. You got Need a Hero playing while they're getting into the castle, which was, I don't know, definitely my favourite scene as well. But then, rip, Mungo dies in the end. They bloody catapult. You know what? You better just go see Shrek 2. Shrek 1, pretty good. Favourite Shrek film. There's no denying that. Shrek 2, definitely a close second. I quite like Shrek 2. Um, I can never remember much about Shrek the Third off the top of my head. I just remember the meme when they're attacking the castle. What can I say? Each story in Shrek, now this is probably a problem where it gets a little bit repetitive in story, I guess, but each Shrek film, they attack the castle. And aside from Shrek 1, it's the same castle. But yeah, the meme where the Sheila, she's singing or whatever, and all these birds and shit start attacking the guards, and it just plays the zombie sound effect from Call of Duty. But yeah, I don't know, something that you kind of pick up in the film is it feels like it's about female empowerment, but it's before this whole what feels like a craze of people forcing the female empowerment. This movie feels like it very naturally puts it into the story and whatnot. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't feel forced in Shrek 3. Maybe it's because I saw it as a kid. I don't think about that now, but at the same time, I wouldn't have thought these things back then either. But like another thing that I think they try to put forward in Shrek the Third is, you know, we might not believe in ourselves, but we're always capable of doing things we don't believe we can. Because in Shrek the Third, you know, you got Arthur, who, I don't know, I suppose they'd think of him as a bit of a wimp. He's not confident in himself. He doesn't want to be king of Far, Far Away, I think they call it. But, you know, he pushes through all that in the end. And yeah, I like it. Shrek the Third, Shrek 2, Shrek 1. Shrek Forever After, though, that's where, I don't know, I suppose it gets a little bit bad. There's only one thing I can name in that film that I liked, and that was the kid, where the kid's like, do the raw. And you're like, don't like it when Shrek doesn't do it, because, I don't know, Shrek's unhappy. I suppose there's also that, you know, when the alternate reality sets in, there's the unique take on Fiona. She's not a princess of, you know, the castle and whatnot. She's just this leader of like an ogre clan kind of thing, which, I don't know, I quite like seeing a different take on a character, or characters I should say, because the entire reality changed all the characters' lives. But yeah, so that's all I liked about Shrek Forever After. And just some things off the top of my head that I've been thinking about. Why, you know, just some ideas for films to throw out there to the world. You know, maybe the people that created some of the Shrek films are watching. Who knows? I don't. My hopes aren't up, but Shrek prequel. You may be asking, Nugget, Nuggy, Nug old chap, why do we need a Shrek prequel? That sounds absurd. And to that I say, no you. And here's why. Shrek prequel. Because Shrek 1 starts when, you know, Shrek has his swamp. Shrek has his, you know, his home. That little place that he lives at. He's happy where he lives, or, you know, as happy as he can be. But we don't know. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. We don't know, you know, how he lived before Shrek 1. We don't know who his friends are. Perhaps, you know, maybe he's this grumpy chap because of something that happened in his past. We'd get to see Shrek in his teenage years, possibly, and see what he was doing, where he lived, maybe even the state of the swamp. You know, yeah, why or how he became so sour in life, you know? I feel like that would be an interesting prequel to Shrek. But I also have an idea for a Shrek sequel. Because you got the prequel, see Shrek in his teenage years, something we haven't seen yet. And for a Shrek sequel, why not a film, right, where we see Shrek's children grown up. Shrek sequel to Shrek Forever After, where the kids are grown up. Teenage years, maybe adult, I don't know. Heck, maybe even just kids. But I feel like a unique, like a more interesting, not where they're just kids, not where they're adults, but maybe in college, you know? I'm sure Far Away has college, you know? So why not show the 3 kids living out their lives at Far Away university, college, whatever. And heck, Donkey and the Dragon had quite a few kids, so maybe even a couple of the kids would make an appearance at, you know, Far Away college. I feel like those would be an interesting idea for a Shrek prequel and a Shrek sequel. I feel like it would be really neat if that happened. It most likely won't happen, but it's the thought that counts. I just thought they were really good ideas that I had to put out there. That's all I had today to talk about Shrek. So, you know, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope your Shrektember goes well. I hope you watch all the Shrek films before the 30th or the 31st. The 30th. This month has 30 days. Or I suppose I should say before the 1st of October. The 30th is fine. Just, you know, you've got to get those Shrek films out. I'll be watching. Heck, you could easily watch 2 a day. 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. You know, why not? What have you got to lose? So, yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy Shrektember.